Ben! Wake up.
God.
Wake up.
You sleeping?
I need social security numbers. Offshore accounts. Do you have offshore accounts? High school records.
Welcome back, Your Majesty. I hope that you're doing all right. Are you doing okay? If it's your first time coming on here, thank you so much for clicking. Remember to subscribe to this channel. So this lady you're seeing is Reesa Teesa, and she's going viral for the series that she did, which is a part 50 of it. It's saying, "Who TF did I marry?" And people are going crazy, making different kind of videos in response to her, like different like satire videos, different types of things. They're showing themselves sitting in the toilet and listening to her audio of this series. It's gone crazy. The last one on this video got me. So in the beginning, she did make a disclaimer to say she's not going to use any real names. She's not going to directly address like the person she talks about. Her series are about how she met, dated, married, and divorced a pathological liar. And it's just, people are just going crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. And she did not disclose anything about who this man is or the people that are involved directly, but she mentioned to say that the receipts are there. If anything I mentioned, somebody came on and said this was not true, I do have reference and I do have witnesses to this happening, so let's roll with it. Now, that doesn't go without saying that this 50-part series came along with its own things, okay, which I'm going to explain in a bit, so just stick around. In this part 1, she mentioned how she met this guy. They met on Facebook and also on a dating site, which he was using different names there. And anyway, she got to realize that later. And she said they had the first call and he asked for a date. And they went on a date on a suggested restaurant because he asked her, like, where would you want us to meet? So it was almost like half and half from where the guy was staying and where she was staying. Along the way, she had a tire burst, and then she had to call him and say, send me the pen, and then he had to come to the filling station where she was. He changed the tire, and he also bought the tire that they were changing, okay? And yeah, they sat down, they were vibing and everything. That was just literally part 1. But she did not mention her husband, okay? But anyway, you know, these people are nosy and they never just stop going to look. So they looked around. Apparently, her husband's name was Legion. And here is a man. So he also showed up after he realized that he was being talked about. And here's what he said.
I'm gonna address the rumor Reesa Teesa ex-wife who straight line to y'all. It's sad because it's completely false of everything. More to the point, I haven't decided who I'm gonna talk to exactly or go on whose page or whatever. But I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know that she lied about everything. Follow her, don't follow her. That's up to you. All that stuff she said, it's complete lies.
However, people have not appreciated his response, and I do not too, because you cannot say out of a 50-part series, you're going to come out and say everything she said was a lie. Are you lying to us again? Others also feel that there is no need that the lady by the name of Danny should have exposed Teesa's ex-husband just for clout. They feel like she just did it for clout because Teesa herself never wanted to talk about it. But why would you go and dig and find out that this is the man and bring him online? It was disrespectful. And it's a listen to this.
Girl, we know you exposed that man for clout. You did not give a shit about that lady's safety. And people like you are danger to women. If y'all been following the Reesa Teesa story, y'all know this lady did not mention this man's name for a reason, to protect herself. But then this girl named Danny H on here decided that she's gonna pick it up on herself to find this man, and not only find this man but post him. You can't tell me nothing. You did not do that for clout. You did that shit for clout. You did not once reach out to that woman to ask her if it's okay. Clearly it wasn't okay, because if it was okay, she would have put him out there by herself. Because for the whole 100 series that she did, the whole thing, not one time did she mention that man's name. But you took it up on yourself to do it. And you're talking about you're trying to protect women. How are you protecting this lady? You literally put this lady in danger. And I hope he's deciding that he's going to sue. I hope he sue you. He should come after your ass, because you the one who exposed him. You the one who put him out there on social media. So I hope he come to your ass and sue you. talking about, oh, I'm protecting women and what I've been through. I've been SA before, and of course men are who do stuff like that are supposed to be exposed, but let it be the person that should happen to, or a family member that should happen to, expose that person. You don't pick it up on yourself and then expose this person up on social media and put this lady in danger. You did that shit for clout. Talking about a woman safety. You don't give a shit about women. You only care about how many followers you can get and how many people you thought was going to be on your side. And clearly you did not get the response that you expected. And now your ass coming around talking about you're doing this to protect other women. No, you did not. You're doing it for clout.
So Danny came online and also tried to defend herself. It was the reason why she had to expose Teesa's husband.
We've been watching Reesa Teesa's story. Now, I'm getting a lot of mixed reviews on why would I expose him and why would I share. You have been watching her story. She talked about how, aside from her, he has done this to at least 3 women. So what if the first wife was to get on TikTok and expose him, right? This would have never even happened to her or all the other women. A lot of times we protect abusers. And I know we do it because we're afraid, right? They've ruined our lives, our mental health, our bodies, our self-esteem, our confidence, right? But I think it's time, right? Myself too. As a little girl, there's a lot of people in my life, starting from maybe 7 years, 8 years, 9 years old, who have done things to me that nobody knows anything about. Imagine if I were to say something. Imagine if I were to expose these people. I'm 31 now. Imagine how many other people have experienced what I experienced because I didn't say anything. So I felt like it was important for us and other women to know who he is so that they can protect themselves. And I know it's hard, I know it's scary, but sometimes it is important for us to expose our abusers. Uncle that you gotta see every single holiday, those older cousins that did things that never should have happened. It's time that we start saying these things happen to you. You know that you live in the darkness, right? You live with the shame, the embarrassment, the guilt, the confusion, the insecurity. And the sad part is those men get to go on and continue their lives. And they get to keep doing this to other people. You know how much power and strength it took for her to even say something, right? To even share this with us, right? Say it. Tell your story. And know that you're going to be okay. And don't be afraid. I think we as women need to come together. All right. Love y'all. Bye.
Well, I don't know about the necessity of her explaining. She does have a point in what she has said, but I just feel like this story could have gone just like a story and people could have learned from it. It was not very necessary. I could give it a 4 to have to go and dig which type of person this person is talking about. Meaning, people should have gotten enough information from that video to say, I should watch it for such and such a person, like these red flags and this kind of thing, run. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Anyway, let me show you some of the things and two videos that people have responded to, how they are really hanging around her audio, like her videos of the 50 series part of who the fuck did I marry. It's just crazy. Like, there's a whole lot on TikTok. Just go there, guys, scroll through using this term that I've just said, and you're gonna find them.
It was not a work phone. It was simply a secondary personal phone. He told me it was a work phone. I thought that the company was paying for the work phone. That's what I thought. No, not a work phone. It was simply a secondary personal phone. He told me it was a work phone. I thought that the company was paying for the work phone. That's what I thought. No.
Ben! Wake up.
Oh my God.
Wake up.
You sleeping?
I need social security numbers, offshore accounts. Do you have an offshore account?
What?
High school records. All calls will be made on speakerphone. I want names of ex-girlfriends. Do they have children? Okay, you said you was homeschooled, but I need proof of schooling. I need proof of schooling. Anybody you have come in contact with. We're going to get a camera installed out back. Where is your grandma buried? Because the lies have to stop somewhere. Is this even your child?
What?